As the cost of living soars across the United Kingdom and the wider world, it's never been more important to stretch your money as far as possible, and the best way to do that is to focus on frugal living. A practice often incorrectly paired with a reluctance to spend your cash. In truth, frugal living ideas should be matched with terms like common sense or value for money. So, hold on to your wallets. Here are 20 frugal living tips you might not be doing yet. Number 1, create a budget. Clearly, creating a budget is a must for those who want to save money. With that in mind, taking an hour or two to sit down, draw up a budget and visibly pinpoint where you can make your savings is a fantastic way to start your path to a more frugal way of life. So be ruthless, and from groceries to toilet paper, make a note of every aspect of how you spend money and see where you think you could shave off a pound or two. Once you have, it's important to stick to your budget. Don't get us wrong, it's fine to treat yourself on occasion, but sticking to your budget as often as possible will maximize its impact on your bank account. Number 2, grow your own produce. In this post-pandemic world, growing your own vegetables has become more commonplace. If you have the outdoor space to do so, nurturing your own crop of seasonable veg can slice a juicy chunk off your food bills. Even if you live in a property with no outdoor access, popping a herb garden on your sun-trapped windowsill is not only financially rewarding, but can even be therapeutic. Get a cheap meal recipe book. We're not going to name names, but in recent years, a whole host of your favorite chefs have jumped on the frugal living bandwagon, producing loads of decent recipe books designed for those who want to live life on a budget. So even if you think you have expensive tastes, the odds are the recipe book to appease your rich palate while saving extra money is out there. All you have to do is find it. Number 3, bake bread. Just like growing your own veg, making your own bread can prove to be a long-term money-saving marvel. Admittedly, the initial investment in a bread maker and ingredients will cost a little more money, but it is an investment. Over time, you'll find yourself producing many loaves of bread out of bulk pot ingredients and thus saving more money than you'd normally spend on shop-bought bread. Worried about the price of ingredients? Why not whip up your own sourdough supply? All you need to do is take what you need to make a fresh loaf and feed the yeast for it to regrow. There's only one breadwinner there. Number 4, buy used goods. Today's society has an unhealthy appetite for new. Every year a new phone comes out. Every year a new fashion trend hits the shelves. However, used and refurbished goods are, more often than not, just as good as their factory-fresh counterparts. Moreover, the majority of electronics companies offer a like-new refurbishing service. So the next time you need a new phone or coat, ask to see their refurbished range or pop over to the local charity shop. You could get a fantastic new item for a fraction of the price. Number 5, sell your clutter. We've all got it. From old electronic devices to material goods that we'll never use again, selling your clutter is a fantastic way to make a bit of extra cash while also helping someone else buy secondhand. Happily, from eBay to Music Macbee, there is a wealth of options for those steely souls who can bring themselves to part with their clutter. So suck it up and turn your clutter into cash. Number 6, walk or cycle where possible. The health and climactic benefits of walking and cycling are plain to see. However, cutting back on ever more expensive public and personal transport systems can be a major way of saving money on fuel. So whether you're going to work or popping to the shops, if it's within walking or cycling distance, it might be time to leave the car keys at home and give up the rail card. Number 7, prioritize clearing debts. It goes without saying that paying off your debts can represent a substantial outlay. However, due to paying interest rates and long-term repayment plans, not paying them can be an even greater hindrance to those who want to save money. With that in mind, where possible, we recommend prioritizing clearing arrears such as credit card debt. Try to view it as the start of living a frugal lifestyle. Once you're paid up, The monthly payments you once had are immediately freed up for savings or redistribution elsewhere in your life. Number 8, hang your washing outside. Perhaps the simplest of our frugal tips is hanging your washing outside. Yes, tumble dryers and radiators are brilliant for drying your clothes in the winter, but they're also a massive drain on your energy usage. So, when the weather turns bright and breezy, hang your washing outside if you have the space. You'll be amazed at the savings you make. Number 9, re-dye old jeans. If your old jeans are intact but faded, why waste money on buying a new pair when you can make your old pair good as new? Fabric dye is readily available online, so unleash your creative side and give it a go. After all, what's the worst that could happen? You are going to chuck them out anyway. Number 10, plan and prep your meals. Yes, this pointer brings back haunting memories of school dinners, but gone are the regimented days of macaroni cheese and sponge cake. Instead, you're in charge, and if you plan your own food well, you'll be able to eat top-quality meals in an economical fashion. What's more, by scheduling and preparing your meals, you're also less inclined to break rank and order a pricey takeaway spur of the moment or pay as you go during your lunch hour at work. So plan, prep, and save more money. Number 11, invest in a good freezer. The freezer is our frugal friend, and as such, it should be used in tandem with the planning and preparation of your meals. More specifically, if you plan to cook large batches of freezable meals once or twice a week, soon you'll accumulate a stockpile of your own cheap meals. Essentially, just as frugal living aims to stretch your money as far as it can go, investing in a freezer and cooking in bulk enables you to stretch your food as far as it can go. Think chili con carne, soups, pasta sauces, even frozen vegetables. All taste just as good thawed as they do fresh. Number 12, take stock of your pantry before shopping. Food waste is one of the biggest issues facing global society today. We produce more than enough food to feed the entire world several times over. However, in the United Kingdom alone, we waste over 6.5 million tons of food every year. So, check your pantry before drawing up your shopping list. That way you can eliminate needlessly buying more of what you already have and needlessly wasting it to boot. Saves money, saves food, and as a bonus, even saves the planet. Number 13, buy in bulk. Bulk buying is a tried and tested saving tip that many of us have been practicing for years. From groceries to clothing, just about anything and everything is cheaper when you buy it in bulk. So if you have the opportunity, bulk brands such as Costco are your frugal living friend. Number 14, wait for sales. Ask yourself, do you need that thing now or can it wait? Sales can be difficult to predict. However, Black Friday and the January sales you can bet on. So if it can wait, let it. That way you can pick up your new item and make a massive saving. Number 15, haggle your bills. Once you understand that with regards to your bills, the power is in your hands, it can be a freeing experience. This is because the onus is on the company to keep your custom. So as you approach the end of your current contract, give them a call and don't be afraid to haggle. If you tell them that you've found a cheaper deal elsewhere, then they'll either have to reduce their prices or lose you to a rival. No prizes for guessing which option they'll choose. Just make sure you're nice about it. Aggression gets you nowhere. Number 16, travel in the off-season. Traveling prices can double during peak times, so plan your journeys carefully and yes, frugally. Whether you're planning a staycation or a vacation, the off-season is the way to go and could save money that could be injected into your family budget or insurance bills. Number 17, make your own gifts. Making your own gifts is often frowned upon as a cheap way of getting out of spending for birthdays, weddings, and more. However, do it well, and a handmade gift provides more value than an expensive, shop-bought present while helping to save you money. It's personal, it's bespoke, and it's you. So, if you have the time and talent, don't be afraid to put yourself to work. Number 18, make your coffee at home. Cafe culture has swept through cosmopolitan society, and as a result, countless chains and indie shops that charge the earth for a simple shot of caffeine have a vice-like grip on our cups. Swap your shop-bought brew for a cup of your own coffee, and you'll make a daily saving of at least £3. That's £15 plus a week, £60 plus a month. Number 19, work out at home. There are literally thousands of free home-based workouts and high-intensity interval training routines on YouTube alone. So, save your pricey gym membership, spend it on a few pieces of equipment, and take your workout to the back room. More to the point, easier access to a workout equals more likely to do it. Number 20, decide what you can live without. The last of our frugal living tips brings us full circle back to the first. When you create your frugal living budget, don't be afraid to be ruthless. Taking such an approach will immediately highlight what you truly need and what, quite frankly, you could live without. For example, how often do you watch sports channels? Do you need to hire that gardener? Do you need 3 cars? Being ruthless can be a cathartic experience and will instantly reveal where you can save on your monthly bills and outgoings. All you have to do is be honest with yourself.
Also watch other videos on this channel about frugality and how to save money.